like I have somewhat idea of this matter. I'll be frank with you guys. I'm a semi-pro athlete, which means I still do have a real job. I work at a company that works with insurance education, and some weeks I go in there, have to work 40 hours. Obviously, I want to make football my #1 source of income, but if you're a young kid like me who hasn't risen through the ranks in this industry of football, then you need to find another source of income. But you gotta remember that when you're at a level you're not satisfied with, even though the return isn't that big, you have to make sacrifices and do whatever you can to improve the current location you're in. So even though football's not my biggest source of income, I still put most of my time on football so that I can practice, so that I can improve myself, so that in the near future it will be my #1 source of income. When I was playing today, I realized, hey, the first game I played, which was last week, I wasn't supposed to be paid because it was my trial game, but I was successful enough to have a decent performance that the club owners wanted to repay me by giving me a small paycheck, and I was so happy with it. And today I was thinking, man, if I play even better than yesterday or better than last week, maybe they'll pay me more. It was weird because when I hit the field today, I was more focused on performing for myself so that I could get a higher paycheck after the game. So the whole thought process in my head was, I should do this, I should do that, so that I get a better return. I was being greedy and personal, and that takes away the chemistry and the purpose of football. Football's a team sport. Alright, so I played as a sweeper for you Spanish speakers, libero. I'm normally a right back, but I played this position last week too, and I kind of like it, man. I'm learning a lot. So today, another thing I was thinking about is that, like, when you know you're being paid to play, every mistake you make really affects your mentality of the game. You get so conscious about it, and you get worried about certain things. Like, I flopped a freaking clearance today, and sometimes I'd make a mistake and I'm like, holy shit, I'm not gonna get paid today. Holy shit, they're gonna sub me off. Holy shit, they're not gonna call me in for next week. I'm not gonna make any extra money. Your level, it goes down a bit until you get to mentally build yourself up. Football's really, really a mental game, and so every mistake you make, forget about it, because you still have to focus on the next play. Just because you fuck up on this play doesn't mean you will fuck up on the next play. You have to forget about it, restart, and carry on. It's just like how Kobe Bryant plays basketball. Mamba mentality, baby. It's like, he misses 30 shots, he's still gonna take the last shot of the game because he's confident enough he can make it to win. So in the same sense, I should have been confident enough to play the rest of the game without worrying about the previous mistake I made, whether it does or does not affect my paycheck. So my goal was to play better than last week and make a good impression in the club owners and hope that they'd pay me more. But every time I made a mistake, it kind of hindered me and forced me to play a safer role. In football, you can't really think about the paycheck, because remember, you're playing the sport because you love it, not because of the money. You can't focus on the return or the financial gains or social gains that you may get by playing a game. How does money or financial gain or social gain affect the mentality of football players coming into a professional game and professional atmosphere? I mean, everyone talks about how you should be professional because they pay you to play. What does that mean? Neymar is getting paid millions of dollars, and he has this new controversy about going to PSG. Is he gonna be conscious about every play because he's getting paid that much more money? That's just my little spiel on like the mentality of football player when it comes to finances. It really does have an effect on you guys to know, I have a lot of people talking to me on Instagram because I made this stupid post where I'm earning my money today because we're winning 4-2, we got 3 points on the table, and they're telling me, man, you're living the dream, you're enjoying life, you're so lucky you're getting paid to play football. But you guys really don't understand the struggle. I mean, there's so much more outside of football and within football that like can affect your game. Everyone would love to get paid for football, to play football, but they don't know what stress, what pressure, what emotions it can bring you. I mean, it's easy to say as an amateur, yeah man, if they pay me I'm gonna give them 100%, but how much can you really give when it's on the line of you making $0 and $100? Or let's think about it this way: if there are 2 forwards and the coach says whoever scores more goals wins, and you're marked with 2 people with the ball, you see your teammate open, the other forward, would you pass the ball to him for him to score? Think about it.